Okay, today we're going to talk about this story where a family of a girl who was 10 years old got hit and killed by a driver who was under the influence of cocaine as she went to a sweet shop with her friends. So basically, he got sentenced and then he appealed and he got a lower sentence. So, I just wanted to say it's a tragic story, and when people are under the influence of drugs or drink when they're driving and they end up killing someone, I feel like the sentence isn't fair. Like I feel like they should be getting way longer. Like for example, if you go and kill someone with like a knife, a gun, whatever it is, it's not the same sentencing as people get who are drink driving or under the influence of weed, cocaine, whatever it is, whatever drug it is that they're under the influence on, they don't get the same. And I just don't understand why, because it's the same thing. You've killed someone. It's not going to change. So I just want to raise some questions about the justice. How do we protect our children or other people? Because it just seems these sentences are just silly. So the young girl was killed while she was heading off with her friends, and the driver was, like I said, under the influence of cocaine. And I'm going to go into what sentencing he got or what happened. So this is what I'm aware of. The girl who was 10, I'm not going to name her name, was on the way to a sweet shop with her friends when this incident happened. The driver caused a collision that killed her. The family say that it knocked obviously their world apart, as you can imagine. The shock isn't just the death; it's the sentence. It's the sense that the justice wasn't correct considering what happened. Um, so yeah, let's go into it. So, few of the key points and issues. Driving with drugs, driving under the influence isn't just irresponsible, it's deadly. We all know what can happen. Drink driving is the main cause of a lot of deaths. So I feel like the law or the sentencing needs to be increased to reflect on what happened. Um, so the sentencing, like I said, needs to be higher because they're just not getting long enough. And the impact that has on the family beyond the child's death, their families grieve, they have to live on with it for the rest of their lives that they've lost their child and they'll never get them back. Are we sending the right message by not giving them a proper sentence? Because then people just feel like it's acceptable to drive at drink driving or under the influence. And if they're cut, what does this show people? It just shows them that okay, if it happens, you can appeal or go lower. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit silly. So I don't feel like enough people recognize that driving under the influence, how much grief it can cause, how many issues it can cause. Um, and this case is heartbreaking. Um, a young life was ended. A family was devastated. There's questions about what can we do to make it better. What can we do to ensure that this doesn't happen again? How can we know? How can we know that this won't happen again? And this person will just come out in a few years' time, and yeah, I don't really know what to say to be honest. It was reduced on appeal, so I don't understand what he could have done, what he could have done to get it for less. Like, what story could have he said to appeal it to be longer, to be shorter? Like, he's killed someone. He was originally sentenced to 12 years in prison, um, and he ended up getting 8.5 years. 8.5 years. So basically, by appealing, he's nearly knocked off 4 years. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. How are you appealing by killing someone? You've killed someone and you've appealed and you've got 4 less years. Like, what is going on? I don't really understand. What could have he potentially said? You know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, I don't understand what he could have said. What could have he possibly said to get 4 less years in this? Like, what are we supposed to do? There was footage of it. There was evidence. What? I don't understand. He lost control of the car, obviously because he was on cocaine, and now his family, her family, sorry, have to live on with this. Like, their little girl has gone, and they'll never get her back. And this guy has just been able to appeal it and knock 4 years off. So by killing someone by dangerous driving, he's only got 8 years. When you think about it, someone who kills someone with a knife will straight away get life, or he'll get 25 years at least that he has to do before he can even appeal to the board to get lower. And any drink driving or dangerous driving cases just automatically get 10 years maximum, or even less in this case. Look, he's appealed and knocked 4 years. Like, what could have he possibly said to the judge, or wherever he's appealing it? Oh, I've done da 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 da, and they've given him 4 years. Like, what have they possibly given him 4 years off? He's killed someone. Like, how is he even getting years off? If anything, he should be getting more years. So I don't really understand. Um, yeah, it's just don't understand what's going on. I honestly do not understand what is like what someone needs to explain to me what he could have possibly said to get 4 years knocked off. Like, I don't understand what he could have potentially said. Like, he's 10 years old and he's got 8 years. You know what I mean? He's got less years than she was alive for. Do you know how crazy that is? So please in the comments leave your opinion. What should have he got? Like, what should someone get for not drink driving, whether it's drink driving, drug driving, dangerous driving? What should someone get? Because they always get way less than someone who kills someone with a knife or a gun. Surely, whichever way you kill someone, you should get the same years. Is that? Do you not agree with this? So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think he should have got. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and look out for the next video.